Hello there, ladies and gents. How is everybody doing? And welcome back to the Dovahfox server. Yes, we are back on our island base. And in between episodes, folks, we managed to get some villagers and a zombie in. So our iron farm is now up and running. And it's been running for quite a while. Let's just see if we can actually just time this right. Do we actually see anybody? In fact, there we go. Oh, and for some reason he's caught in the wall. Why are you caught in the wall? I think we may have to get some fences along here or something. Same as they keep getting caught along there as well. That's the first time I've seen him this side though. But normally the iron golems come in, come on down. Oh, see, there you go. Is he moving out? Come on, move. There you go. Drop through. Won't take much. Die. Goodbye. So yeah, there you go. The iron golem farm is working. And all of the drops come through into our storage room just out here. Nice. And we just started on the second chest as well. So we've got plenty of iron. And that is just as well because we have a plan this episode. And it involves that circle just down there. And yeah, it's quite a tall plan. And that plan today, ladies and gents, is we're going to be making a crop farm. Well, when I say a crop farm, I mean a crop farm for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different food items. And it's even going to make a bit of bone meal for us as well. That's right, this is the storage room that we're going to be putting into this farm. So we'll be making a farm that has wheat, potatoes, carrots, beetroot, pumpkins, and the melons. And all the seeds that we get will come through into a composter and give us bone meal as well. So yeah, this is the storage room. Obviously, I am in my creative world at the minute. This is the storage room. We've also got a filter for any poisonous potatoes. So these will come out first and be disposed of by some cactus. A safe method to get rid of them. But the farms themselves are this right here. That's right, we have a combination of 3 different farm types right here. We have 2 farmer sharing crop farms. So the carrots and the potatoes, these farmers will harvest and then try and throw to these guys. And they'll fall down. Above that we have the wheat and the beetroot. Now this is making use so that the we don't have all the seeds clogging up or anything. Basically we'll collect the seeds from both of these. And all of the wheat seeds and the beetroot and the seeds are picked up by these hopper minecarts. And then last but not least, we have the melon and the pumpkin farm. And these are your classic pumpkin and melon smashers, or the crushers, or whatever you want to call them. Again, picked up by hopper minecarts. Now all of these hopper minecarts come into unloading stations, and as you can see right there, minecart unloads, comes on through into the dropper, and this will come on down to our storage. Now this looks quite full. As you can see, it's been running for a little while. Yeah, this is going to be an amazing farm. So as you can see, it is quite big. It's 32 blocks just for the farms, another 6 for the storage. So yeah, first things first, before we can even build this on the server, I need to go and get all of the resources. Like I say, it's a good job we've got all that iron. And thinking about it, I think the main issue at the minute is going to be trees. I don't think we've got enough wood for all the chests that we need for the hoppers. Never mind the storage as well. So this may be later on today. I may be taking a day or 2 to get all these resources together. But for you guys, it's just going to be a second. Oh man, that took a bit longer than I expected. But we have it. We have everything we need for the actual farm. Nothing to do with the outside skin in these boxes. So, plenty of stone, dirt, glass, observers, pistons, redstone, rail, more stone, and all the little bits and pieces, hoppers. That's the big one. 4 stacks of hoppers. I had to go and cut down so many trees for all of these chests. You think there's what, 7 stacks of chests I had to cut down? Had to make? Yeah, that was a fair bit. But anyway, we have all these resources. Let's start by getting the storage system built down at the bottom. And there we are, folks. The hoppers and chests are in. And that's quite a few chests and quite a few hoppers we've got in there. But I must say, it feels good to get some sort of automated storage going. I haven't done anything like this in a while. And it does feel good. I think the last year or so I've been playing modded. And that's all AE storage, so digital storage. Nothing like this. But one thing we haven't done is we don't have any filters in these systems just yet. So we'll go and get that now, I think. So we're going to need a whole load of sticks. And then we're going to need at least some of the crops that we're going to be making or growing. Oh yeah, because I've got the villagers, I now have a village here. And yeah, I get cats. The problem is I don't actually have any raw fish at the minute that I can feed them. So we'll have to do that next time we're out and about. I mean, I'm sure we can find fish somewhere. Don't you think? Must be some somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, right, let's get some sticks. So 33, is that going to be enough? We've got 7 different filters. We need 4 in each. That's 28. Yeah, that should be enough. We'll take all of them just in case. As you can see, I actually had some chests left over. So, I wonder what we could do with those. I think I found them in a shulker box. Right, so anyway, crops. We need some wheat. Lovely. Some beetroot. In fact, you know what? We'll take a full stack. Some carrots. We've got plenty of potatoes. We might have to break that down. And we don't have any pumpkins. Let's just see. Can we break that down? Or do we have to actually break it up? But that's silk touch. So, let's see. Do I have a spare axe? Oh, I think so. No, we'll just use a stone axe. So let's break these up. And then we can use that. Yeah, there we go. That gives us some melon. And I'm not worried about wasting this few. I mean, after all, 7 melons. We're going to have plenty left. So what am I missing? Just the pumpkin now, isn't it? Yes. And the poison potatoes. Do we actually have any poisonous potatoes? I don't think we do. I think I've been throwing them all out. Now, I'm not growing the sweet berries because that's a fox farm. And to be honest, there isn't any real use for sweet berries. I tend to use them as decoration. But other than that, right, so we need some pumpkins and we need some poisonous potatoes. But let's get these filter sticks named. So just nice and simple. Filter. There we go. We'll get these in. And then I might actually go and hunt about for some... Whoa! Flight duration 3 rockets. I might actually go and hunt about. See if I can find some pumpkins somewhere that are already grown. And I may even set up a temporary potato farm just so I can get some poisonous ones. Even just one poisonous potato will help. So yeah, let's get all of these filter sticks in. Oh, hang on. What have I done wrong here? Oh, I haven't got the redstone torches in. Or it's just that one. So, yeah, okay. There we go. There's the derp for the episode. I forgot to put a redstone torch on that first filter, and that's actually for the poisonous potatoes. So, we'll get all these in. I'm going to see if I can get some potatoes and some pumpkins now, just so that all these filter systems are sorted. I don't have to worry about it. And then, we shall get cracking, building the actual farms way up above us. And with that redstone torch in place and some poisonous potatoes in there, and we've also got some pumpkins for that one, the filter system is now up and running. Which, you know what, I think that means it's time we got these farms built. And, you know, I feel a time lapse coming on. So roll the music and let's get building. Well, ladies and gents, that wasn't exactly a perfect time lapse, and unfortunately we've been having a few PC gremlins still, and in conjunction with that it's now time for a new segment I'd like to call Derp of the Day. That's right. Now you may remember in the last episode or two of Nerd Legion I mentioned how I've been having a few issues with my PC. There's been a few gremlins in it, it's been doing some random shutdowns, and it's been overheating a bit. Well, the other day I finally decided to try and sort that out. I pulled it all apart, I reseated everything, I replaced the thermal paste in between the CPU and its cooler, and that helped cool it down. The temperature dropped from about 75 to about 55, which is great, but it still shut down. It still had random shutdowns. So until I can get that repaired, what I've actually done is I've taken my hard drives out of that unit and put them into the chassis of another PC that I had downstairs. I've actually been looking after for a friend for a couple of years now. And of course, putting those hard drives into a whole new system has worked beautifully. I don't have any shutdowns because it's a different system, obviously. However, there was one thing I didn't count on. The next few clips that I went to record, I recorded thinking everything was hunky-dory, everything was fine, only to discover that the microphone wasn't connected properly, and so all of the speaking I'd done did not record. Yeah, major facepalm. Should have double checked everything. What can I do? But rather than completely scrapping all those clips, I'm going to run them now, and I'm going to try and speak over and voice over what was going on and what on earth I was talking about, if I can remember it. So with that being said, next couple of minutes is I'm talking about the farm and getting villagers in. Let's see how it goes. So, we have all of our farms now built and in place, and there's only two farms which are currently working, and that is the two farms at the top, which is the pumpkin and the melon farms. Obviously, those farms are harvested by the pistons up above and collected by the minecarts, but we still need to get some villagers into the bottom four farms to harvest the wheat, carrots, potatoes and beetroot. So, rather than trying to find some villagers, we're going to make use of a shop over at Spawn. This shop right here. Now, this shop is actually built by JC, the owner of the server, and it utilises a feature which I've never really used before, and some people might consider a little bit cheaty. Because in this shop, you can actually purchase spawn eggs. That's right, because in this wilderness, with it being mostly water, it's pretty hard to find villages or mobs. So you can come in here and we can actually purchase some spawn eggs. So you have to sacrifice an item to get in. So anything, like some food or some torches. And here we have the instructions. Like I say, you can buy passive mob eggs. So things like cows, chickens, pigs, sheep, anything like that. Any of the passive mobs, they're pretty cheap, only £1. The villager spawn eggs. Now that is what we're going to be purchasing now. You can also get some mob spawn eggs. I've actually purchased some of these in the past. So, as well, you can actually get something called a lucky dip. Now, this is a chest with a few random bits and pieces put in. You never know what you might get. It's only 5 diamonds. They're pretty handy. But that's not all. We can actually come down here. There's some more things you can buy. Things like totems of undying, some slime balls. But there, the creeper spawn egg. I have actually purchased one of these because what we can also do on this server is we can silk touch spawners. That's right. Look, where are you, Pat? There you go. Yes, we can silk touch spawners. If we find them in the world, got a silk touch pickaxe, we can pick them up. Now, most people would know if you've got a spawner and a spawn egg, you can convert that spawner. So we have actually got a few already, and we're going to be using that to make a creeper mob farm at some point in the future. But the way this shop works is, as you can see, I've just picked up a book. You write in the book your coordinates where you want a chest to be delivered, what items you would like, and basically you have to add up the price in diamonds. Then you take your book, so you see the instructions just there, place your order, fill it in the book. Now this book you have to put, come on Pat, turn around, there you go, put into one of these hoppers right here. Now you can't actually click on these hoppers because we are at the spawn. So all you have to do is throw your order along with your diamonds. That light will turn on, lets JC know that there's an order ready to be fulfilled. So if we actually fly back to our base, you can see on the roof of our stilt house, we actually have a chest. And that's because we placed an order. So yeah, you can see we have some villager spawn eggs and a few other bits and pieces. This is actually my 4th order I've put down. I've been making use of this feature. So as you see, we have 4 villager spawn eggs, 4 villager eggs, 1 lucky dip chest, which is what the chest is, and a skeleton egg. So that in future we can make a skeleton farm. Now I did actually amend this order because I realised, hang on, we need 6 villagers. So yeah, we've got 6 villagers and we're going to be using those guys for the farm. We have the skeleton spawn egg that we can make the skeleton farm with in the future. And, oh, cake. Lovely. We'll stick that in the house. And a few other bits and pieces that we've got as well. So these come from the lucky dip chest. Like I say, you've got a few random bits and pieces. But now we need to get these villagers in. So the first guy we're going to be doing is over at the potato farm. We need a villager on that spot there, in between the fence and this wall. So if we get the villager down, go on Pat, throw him down. Go on, throw him down. There you go. Now, push him back, get him stuck between the fence and the wall, and then he's the right distance for... No, the wall doesn't want to go there, Pat. Pick it up. There you go, on the glass. You got it? Go on, push him back. Get it. There you go. So he will convert into a farm in a minute because of that composter there. Give him a second. Come on, convert. Is he? Go. There you go. So we need to get another guy inside there now. And this guy will harvest all of these potatoes and try and throw them to that first villager. But because of the gaps, he can't do it. So get the villager in there. He'll convert. Now get rid of that dirt. There we go. Fantastic. Seal it up. Now let's just check that this works. He should do. She should be able to pick up all the harvest, throw them at that guy, but it actually all falls into that water stream down below. Yes, in there. Does it work? He's coming over. Yes, there we go. Proof of concept. Fantastic. So that works. So we need the same upstairs for the carrot farm. Now, for the beetroot and the wheat farm, we need to do something slightly differently. So we need to put a villager in, and then we need to fill his inventory with seeds, because we don't want him to pick up the actual crop, only the seeds. So we'll get a villager in. There you go. Fill this guy's inventory full of beetroot seeds. So we'll just throw all of these at him so that his inventory is completely full up. Now, I think that should be enough. We'll just have a quick look. If we turn the hit boxes on, we'll see if there's any seeds floating in there. So, no, not first. Check, Pat. Go on. Check. Hit boxes. There we go. Can't see any seeds, so I think he's picked them all up. Hopefully that's a full inventory. So now let's get him into the farm. So we'll let him in. He should wander straight in. There we go. Now we've got to seal him in. So let's get down there with some glass just to seal him up. Now he's harvesting already. Fantastic. Now he should be picking up seeds, but he shouldn't pick up the beetroot. And yet we can see there is already some floating beetroot. Fantastic. So while he doesn't pick up the beetroot, he does pick up the seeds to keep his inventory full. And all the beetroot are picked up by the hopper minecart that runs underneath. So let's just check. If this is working, this minecart should go into the unloading station, and then that dropper below should start spitting out the beetroot and any extra beetroot seeds. So is it working? Beetroot seeds. And beetroot. Yes, fantastic. Brilliant. So we'll do the same at the wheat farm, and we are up and running. Well, there we are then, folks. We have 6 crop farms up and running and being harvested perfectly. All of those villagers are in. They are doing their job. They're collecting the crops. We have plenty of resources coming in now. Of course, all of this is going to be for villager trading eventually. So let's just see. Wheat. Yep, that's starting to come in. Potatoes. Carrots. See them flowing in there. Plenty of beetroot. I think the pumpkins and the melons have been harvested for longer. So, yeah, we've got quite a few of them. Nothing in there yet. And the melons, we've already had quite a few because this isn't all we've got. I've already converted some. Excuse me. So, yes, we have plenty of crops now for our villager trading. Now, I'm sort of come up with a design for the outside, but we're not going to be doing that just now. We are going to be doing that in the next episode, because of all the issues that I've had with my PC and everything, this video is already incredibly late. So yeah, unfortunately, schedules have completely gone out the window at the moment. Who knows, we may be able to get back on track in the future, but for the time being, videos will be out as and when I've got them done, folks, I'm afraid. But still, we have our crop farm up and running, and it's actually 6 in 1. And I'm rather pleased with that. So anyway, folks, that's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you had, please be sure to go ahead and hit that like button. And don't forget, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified when all the new videos come out. Especially with us having no schedule at the moment. That's quite important. But anyway, folks, all that's left for me to say is take it easy. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye, guys. Bye.